Hey, welcome to a fresh new episode of TD News Show and happy Friday to everybody. This is my favorite day of the week. But enough about me and let's jump into the news because we have a lot to talk about. So don't forget to subscribe and now let's start. And let's follow the tradition of our show and start with Nvidia. A new video posted by Nvidia revealed that the 3000 series will in fact feature the rumored 12-pin power connector. The connector will occupy less space than traditional 8-pin configuration. The new connector will not require a new PSU as it will be compatible with 8-pin cables. This applies for founder cards only as board partners likely to use traditional connectors instead of the 12-pin one. Now also another thing, in that video Nvidia showed us the cooling design what they have, and as I said earlier in one of my videos which you can check right here, that they are going to utilize a push-pull configuration type of thing, but it is a little bit different, so you can check that video. I will link that down in the description. And also they confirm the design, and this new Nvidia Founders Edition cards will have the V-shaped PCB design. I'm not sure that both partners will have the V-shaped design or not, but if you are looking for a Founder Edition card, then it will be a V-shaped design. But that doesn't matter because that doesn't change the performance, which we will see after the September 1st after the event. And also talking about Nvidia video cards, independently confirmed that the RTX 3090 will have 24 gigabytes of VRAM and the 3080 will have 10 gigabytes of VRAM. And talking about video card, they have good reputation when it comes to leaking or confirming stuff, so I can trust them. And also one more thing I want to add in this topic, and that is, I think, which is my opinion, that we will see TI version of these cards, or the souped up model of these cards after the launch. Now this is not the end for Nvidia because we have one more round for them. John Perry Research or JPR has released its market watch report for the second quarter of 2024 GPUs. Overall GPU shipment increased by 2.5% from the last quarter. AMD shipments increased by 8.4%. Intel shipment decreased by -2.7%. decreased, it means minus, I don't know why I say stuff like this, but Nvidia shipment increased 17.8%. so that means August is one of the greatest months for Nvidia, at least in 2020, and in future September is also going to be their one of the greatest months because it's their 21st anniversary, and also we are going to see new graphics cards. So yeah, it's gonna be a great month. Like, I'm waiting for September and I have to make a lot of videos, so I have to be prepared for that, and you guys prepared for a lot of videos and subscribe to my channel. I don't know why I talk too much, but now let's talk about TSMC because they are going smaller and smaller, not in business though, because they somehow found a partnership or sourced a deal at that they are going to sell those partners 2 nanometer node silicons, and where most of other foundries and companies like Samsung is finally making the transition of from 5 to 3. Intel is still stuck on 14 nanometer. I don't know what Global Foundry is doing. There is no news, man. Global Foundry, are they in business? Like, I don't know, man. But TSMC is going to 2 nanometer, and this is not anything confirmed, but I think that the partner that TSMC sourced, it is Apple. I definitely think it is Apple. Don't ask me how, but I can tell you that there is a fair amount of chance that it is Apple. But talking about fair amount of chance, in this episode we have a fair amount of chance of quick news. So let's start the quick news. Facebook warns developers iOS 14 could shrink app ad revenue. Instagram bring in-app shopping cart to all US businesses. Apple buys a VR company that put real faces on virtual avatars. Apple is reportedly working on AR content for Apple TV Plus shows. Apple Watch Series 6 and new Apple iPad models appear in ECC filings. Man, that was a lot of Apple news. Let's talk about some other stuff. Fortnite players on Apple device will be locked out of the new season. Well, Apple's never stop. As the saying, one apple a day keeps doctors away, but in here, Apple is keeping other developers away. Although that was Epic's fault. Honestly, at this point, Epic is kind of making Apple a bad guy, but they are not. You violated their rules and regulations, so they have to take actions. That's how stuff work, business work. You guys doing business for a long time, so I think you know that. But although, look, Apple is not a bad guy, Epic is not a bad guy, Epic is not a good guy, Apple is not a good guy. They are doing business. I don't know how many times I have to say in my videos that they are all doing business. But if you want to pick sides, pick a side. It doesn't matter. But what matters is the next news, and it is coming from DJI, and they are launching their new mobile gimbal, and that is OM4 with magnetic connection. LG's new Wing smartphone leaks in a video. Well, it looks like LG is going back to the future, because previously, long time ago, when LG was a big guy in the mobile manufacturing business, they used to make these kinds of smartphone which people used to go crazy about, like the Iron Man phone. It was like a huge promotion from Marvel Iron Man and LG size. That phone was weird but good. LG used to make stuff good and weird, but now their stuff mostly weird. Nobody buys their phone, but they have awesome displays though. Cornell University made a laser activated robot which is smaller than a paramecium. It is very small. You cannot see in your eyes, and it can, like, I don't know, in future people gonna make this kind of robots. It's going to crawl through your bloodstream, then it can defect you from inside if those people are thinking bad stuff and they are bad guys. Wow, the future is scary, man. My god. Oculus Connect conference is now Facebook Connect. The moment I was thinking, now I need to jump into VR because they are affordable, they have gotten much more powerful, like developers supporting VR, and I was thinking to buy a Oculus VR headset, probably the Quest, because I think Quest is cheaper. So, but now I'm not gonna buy it, man. If any hardware product that has any link to Facebook, I'm not buying it. No matter of how Facebook has gotten better nowadays. No, 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 no. I use Facebook just for one simple reason. Now, like, still this date, people use Facebook Messenger to talk, and I have a lot of people whom I make contact with, like I have contact with them through Facebook Messenger. So that is the reason why I still use Facebook. I don't open my Facebook. I don't know what's happening in my Facebook feed. But my point is, until Facebook doesn't get their stuff together, until Facebook acknowledge that our data is our, and you cannot get our data without our permission, I'm not going to be in Facebook sites. I don't have a glass, but I really want to do, the Mark Zuckerberg stuff, this thing. Overclocker reach 1000 FPS in Doom Eternal with LN2. So the Doom Eternal's engine, game engine, has the power and the capability to hit 1000 frames, but none of the hardwares have the capability to push that game 1000 frames, until some freaky guys got their hands, I think 9900K, i9 9900K and a 2080 Ti, and just like pour LN2 over it, lower the quality settings, do whatever you want to do or whatever we can, and we have to hit 1000 frames. Like, their goal was like, look, we are going to hit 1000 frames. It doesn't matter, we are not going to play it for a long time, but we have to hit 1000 frames. It doesn't matter, it is like a very niche thing or gimmicky thing, but we have to do it. Honestly guys, I'm telling you, just an hour before, I'm in a sluggish mood. Like, I was tired as hell, and look at me right now, I'm changed. I don't know why I have so much energy and enthusiasm today, right now, at this moment, because the whole day I was hell of a tired, and like, I think my body was saving my energy for today's episode, and this episode is going crazy. Like the stuff I'm gonna talk about, because that was all for today's techie stuff. Now let's talk about some of the stuff I like, starting with Netflix. Because Netflix is making, or they are confirming that they are making a Resident Evil show. Wow, that was a great rhyming. Where was I? Yes, Resident Evil show. So if you are a Resident Evil fan and if you are a horror fan, then keep your eyes on Netflix. And talking about keeping your eyes on Netflix, if you are someone who is a fan of the Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, not the Jackie Chan's 2010 version, it was not good. No offense, Jackie man, you did a great performance, but the story wasn't good. No, it wasn't. I'm not going to change my mind. But the point is, there was a show called Cobra Kai which was available on YouTube. If you are a YouTube Premium subscriber, you can still watch and go and watch the Cobra Kai. It is like the direct adaptation, like what happens after the whole event happened in the whole Karate Kid series. The saga continues. They have now, like in YouTube you can find 2 seasons, which also you can find on Netflix because now it is on Netflix. Go and watch it, and the third season will come to 2021, which I'm heavily excited about. I don't know why I'm so much excited today. Right now I'm saying it again. I don't know why. But talking about Netflix, this is the last bit of our news, and also last bit of our news from Netflix, and that is they are cancelling Altered Carbon after the second season. The first season was of Altered Carbon was awesome. I watched it. I loved it. It was a great idea, like older, like AI and rebirth with technology and AI. It was an idea that people like thought about before, but they presented in a new way. The cast was amazing, the acting was amazing, the action was amazing, everything was amazing. Like my mood or energy right now, I'm still asking the question. I don't know why, but the second season wasn't that much good. The story was like whoop, and the second season like wee, and the second season wasn't that much good. I want to prove this by doing this, that the second season wasn't that much good, and they cancelled it. It is not a new thing for Netflix. Make something good, then make the second season very bad as you can, because we think this is good. Don't give the original creators the creative freedom they need to make the season good. And when the season is not good or when the stuff is not good, cancel it, because we can do it, because we have a monopoly. Please, somebody do a antitrust, a lawsuit, whatever you do it for Netflix. They are killing good shows, and just because they think that they have the most creative control they can, and they can make good stuff. Netflix, stop doing it. And talking about stop doing it, you can stop watching this video. Just stop watching this video, because this is the end of this episode. Just watch it. Stop it. And don't stop to press the like button if you liked it. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But remember one thing, man, that hurts. That hurts, heavily hurts, and I'm very close to my mic. Believe me, if you dislike it, I can't harm you. Like, I'm not harming you, but believe me, I don't know what you want to believe, but don't dislike it, man. Please do not dislike it. Although if you want to, you can. And if you want to watch more videos from us, you can check this video right here. And if you want to subscribe, well, this is a shiny subscriber button. Press it, man. And this is Akash. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.